Everyone, my name is Raymond Parrott, but if you feel comfortable enough, you can call me Ray. But not Ray Ray. I hate that name. Anyways, I am a senior at EIU and I am an English Language Arts major. I graduate next year in 2022 and want to teach English in a high school setting. Like I said before, I want to be a high school English teacher. I know what you might be thinking. Why on earth do you want to be a high school teacher? Teenagers are evil and are disrespectful. I don't think that. I think that everyone is misunderstood, especially hormonal teenagers. I chose to be an English teacher because it is a subject that has one of the most needs for student help. Students are not born with great grammar skills or literary analysis perfection, so my project that I did in this subject focuses on an incentive that helps that problem, which I will talk about later on in this presentation. I did my public writing project on teaching issues in local schools and communities. There are so many issues that teachers go through that I wanted to highlight them in a unique way that is easy to understand for readers and other teachers in the community to listen to and learn from it. But way before we get into that and get into the bread and butter of my project, I just wanted to show a little funny meme that hopefully teachers can relate to. When you're at the copy machine and you realize your student's lunch ended 3 minutes ago, I just like this joke and it's very relatable and the girl's face is funny and she's running like, whoa, I think that's honey boo boo, I don't know. I did my project based on newspaper articles. And in the current day and age, in the year 2021, access to news is even more simple than we know it. We have news apps on our smartphones that let us access not only local news, but also world news as well. Even my local newspaper stopped circulating just last year, and its website that focuses on online news stopped circulating as well and updating, with the last update being in 2013, so it made research a little hard to do for this project. The first news story that I did is based on a town in central Illinois called Rantoul. Fun fact, I am originally from there and I went to school there. This is a picture of where I went to high school. Yeah, it looks a little weird. Hopefully if it all works out, I would like to teach there someday after I graduate. Even though the town is small and there's nothing to do there, I would still love to teach there. The first article is how there are little to no African American teachers in local schools. Not only at the high school level, but even in the middle school and elementary schools as well. How can we as people combat this and help black college students engage in the future career education and love it as well? Stories that I did for my public writing project, both of them, are fictional stories that could happen in the near future. If not the future, they are happening at this instance right now. I took the inspiration from similar stories around the world and in Illinois and saw how they wrote the articles and the length of the stories as well as the language. Here's an actual sample that I wrote for this first story, and it goes as follows. The racism that not only black teachers face, but African Americans as a whole is on an upward trajectory in the last couple of years. From the unjust murders of citizens such as Trayvon Martin, George Floyd, and Breonna Taylor, the fear and rise of anger in the community has been noticeable. The next story that I did is based on in another small town in Illinois. This time is located in Royal. Now, I don't know where exactly Royal is, and once again, here's a simple picture of another funny meme that I found that fits into this presentation and topic and story. Homework. You have got to be kidding me. You get it? Because there's a cat and a kitten. No? Yeah, I guess I'll move on from what the story is about now. Sorry about the meme. I have a weird sense of humor. I wrote my second story about how a fictional after-school program designed to help students with his homework and test scores. The program is in the first year and is a trial that will see if it will actually help students succeed in subjects that they're having trouble with, such as math or English, for example. Here's another little piece of what I wrote for the second article of my public writing project. Students stay after school and take mock tests with lessons and help from the Math and English department. Lasting an hour every other day, the higher the test score that the student gets on a mock test, the more points they receive. Teachers and administrators are already seeing the results in the classroom during normal school hours due to the program. The trouble that I had while doing this project is how I'm going to make sure that this actually makes sense at the end. You know what I mean? From the examples that I have researched, the online news articles are only like a paragraph long at best, and I had a word limit of 1,100 words for this project that I had to fit in.